weekend vacation. Grab your stool, squat on down for crappy animation. Let the gangsta commentary prop open your eyelids and watch some TV shows that have aged even worse than they did. So fill your bowls, use your spoons. It's Shaturday morning cartoons.
Happy
Happy
Saturday!
Saturday!
Merry Christmas! It's Christmas Day, isn't it?
It's
Christmas
Christmas
Day.
morning.
Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. This is a show where we watch good, bad, fun, weird, dumb Saturday morning cartoons from the golden age of Saturday. And I'm Joe, and that's Nick, and that's George, and that's Caitlin, and it's Christmas Day. Oh, you got Rambo there.
I got
Rambo
Rambo here. We're in
Yeah.
our Christmas pajamas.
Oh.
He's looking
That
good.
fool. We got to meet
Yeah.
Rambo last week at a party after the Columbus show. And he's even more charming in person. He gives
I
every
know.
what I like about him is
Yeah.
he gives every so often he'll give kisses. He'll give you like one kiss. He doesn't give you too many. He gives you
He's
like
really
one
into
kiss.
like in the nose and in the ear licking. It's I don't know. He
Yeah.
might
And
be
he has
like
two
patient
little, like-
zero.
He has like two little feelers or antenna that are right off of his eyebrows, which
Yeah.
are like kind of frosted tips in a little way.
He does. He looks
Yeah.
just like Mark McGrath. Yeah. He's
Oh,
got
he is
like
very Mark McGrath.
he's got little frosted eyebrows, frosted tips, and a frosted butthole. He's like a
Yep.
little Fu Manchu like thing going
you-
on around his butt.
Have you considered changing his name to Mark McGrath? Rambo's a great name,
Yeah.
but Mark
okay, yeah.
McGrath.
See what he answers to.
Hey, let's talk about cereals. What do you guys got? Here's what I got. You know, I'm very health conscious, right? Well, look at what they have. Smart Food Crunch Berries. Finally, they came out with it. Flavor technology's come a long way.
Have you tried
And-
any yet?
Yeah, I have, and I don't like them at all. But look at, they do actually have crunch berries in there,
Oh,
and this is considered smart food.
So it's a crunch berries mixed in with popcorn. That's
Yes.
essentially all it is.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I gotta say,
Wow.
flavor technology, it's come a long way. Like it actually tastes like Cap'n Crunch berries. Yeah. I mean, so it probably actually is. But-
It's like what somebody like high would come up with. I mean, I know that's a common thing, but like, what if I put crunch berries in my bowl of popcorn
Yeah.
and made a snack out of it? But
Yeah.
you're saying it
sounds
doesn't
good
work.
to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. No.
Oh.
But I also like smart food being on the same label as crunch berries. Like these
There's a
two
lot
are
going on there.
they're sharing a label right now.
Well,
So-
hey, let's keep it in the crunch family. I want to do something special. It's Christmas morning, so I got vegan waffles, but look what I got to put on them. I got Cap'n Crunch's Ocean Blue artificially maple flavored syrup. So
We've
this
gone
is-
too far.
This is blue syrup that you it's maple. It comes from the crunch tree.
Okay.
And
It's
why,
natural.
why
It's
is it
nature.
blue? What's the why
Well,
blue?
it's blue just like the ocean, Caitlin. See, it's
Oh yeah.
he's
okay.
a captain. He sails on the ocean, and this is the
Yes.
color of the ocean. So
I have a
I
couple
forgot that
questions,
he was
Nick.
a sea captain. Yeah.
A couple questions. One, is it smart food?
No,
No.
it looks like it's mostly corn syrup. So
Okay.
And you're
And-
you're positive it's not just a bottle of Dawn like dish.
That's what it
detergent?
looks like. Oh,
it tastes like sugary Dawn, basically,
Hmm.
on these.
Nick,
pancake
you're
things.
at your parents' place. You should
Mhm.
swap the dish soap labels as a prank, and put the dish soap label on there and see if they'll use blueberry syrup.
It's a good idea. All right, I will do that later today.
That does
Great
look like
holiday
Dawn.
prank.
Yep. Kaylin, what are you eating?
I actually also have something from the Crunch family. It's the Crunch. I don't know. Captain Crunch meets the Crunch Berry Monster guy saying, I forgot the box downstairs, but that's what I have with a ton of Ziggy things to show off today.
I can't wait.
So,
I can't wait. Oh yeah. By the way, that's what we're watching today is Ziggy's Christmas special.
Yeah, which is, I think, legitimately good, but I haven't watched it. It won a lot of awards. So,
it's a favorite of mine.
George, what do you have?
Oh, well, I know we're all trying to avoid Kellogg's products because their workers are on strike and we want to support them. But I found out their mascots are also on strike. But Kellogg's is still cranking out cereal. So I ended up yesterday, I didn't want it, but this is what I ended up with. Kellogg's Goon Squad. This is
no.
Strikebreaker
Oh.
cereal.
No.
And it's
I'm
Billy
not
the
buying that.
Baton is the new mascot.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's a catchy name, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
support them. I'm not going to buy the cereal.
It's better than Kellogg's Scabs. Those
I was
just
just gonna say, missed opportunity to not have it a scab themed cereal.
yeah, the Scab cereal has not sold well.
I puked while trying to Photoshop it, so I went with this instead.
Let's kick off with a commercial. George, did you queue up a commercial here for us?
Sure, I wanted to find a Ziggy commercial, but the only one I ever found that was legit was I showed last year. So this is one with well, you'll see.
What's inside Ziggy and Zon's Christmas world?
Is Wendy Carlos soundtrack?
Oh, did you say Baby Jesus? Oh, can you go back? Can you go back?
I'm not sure.
Oh, right. I want to see the Baby Jesus in there. He looks like he's in pain.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Totally
like.
he looks like a toddler. He looks like he's like
He's too-
terrible twos, Jesus. This
He's
isn't
too
like
old for a
baby
manger. He's way too
Yeah.
old for a manger.
Grow up, kid.
Get those on crap.
Love his music.
I love that glitch in there too.
Need we say more? Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas without Ziggy and Zon's Christmas world. Airport Plaza, Union, and Genesee.
By the airport.
Ziggy's Gift, brought to you by Atari, makers of home video games for fun your whole family can share.
Anyhow, yeah.
Oh wow, Atari sponsored Ziggy's Gift?
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that big game is behind this this
What
haunting
did-
special.
What did Ziggy and Zon's? What did they sell? Was it just like little tchotchkes?
I thought I don't know if you remember, but they also had a Halloween store. So we watched a Halloween commercial some episodes back, and I guess it's just somewhere in New York.
Okay.
A seasonal store.
only. Yeah,
Yeah,
seasonal
like
store.
Party supplies and
Oh, man,
decor.
I like the looks of it. Also, we got a gift. Before we jump in, we got a gift from Caitlin. Do we want to do that now? Do we want to?
Yeah, let's show it
the gift?
off.
Okay,
Yeah.
so George, this is for all three of us, and we opened it at Caitlin's party. And do you like nice things, George? I always forget. You like
I
nice
love
things?
nice things.
Okay, so we got this is going up in the office for all of us to enjoy, and I'll just present it this way. Take a look.
Whoa!
Yeah, do you see it?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I call it Kathy Seminar. This is Caitlin again. You found this from an old museum's collection that the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library inherited. And this is
Yes.
just amongst a bunch of photos,
Thousands
4x6
of-
photos.
Thousands of photos from different events. This, I'm guessing, was some sort of docent training or something for the
It's
Cartoon Museum. But it's a nice photo. I thought it deserved a nice frame.
Well,
And,
here's why I love it is because it's so layered. There's just so many layers to it. You look at it at first and you're like, oh, it's just kind of a thing. It's like a meeting or whatever. No, look at you got Mort Walker overlooking the whole thing with a very serious face. Then you got the break room over here. There's the microwave. There's the refrigerator over there. And then what are they talking about? Why is she holding up the Kathy thing? There's so many. It's such a good conversation starter. So
Yeah, it's like a Baroque painting where the more you look at it, the more there is. Like Jean Van Eyck? Was that it? That photo or that painting where? Sorry, it's Christmas morning. I'm drunk on presents.
It's a fractal. The more you look at it, the more you discover. Yeah. Thank you, Caitlin, for the kind gift.
It's
Thank
you.
so,
You're so
good and
welcome.
thoughtful, and I love it so much. And I'm wearing Nick's gift that he gave to me on VCR party this week. I don't know
Oh.
exactly what it is. Is it a robe?
Yeah, it's a robe. Yeah.
It's long.
No, not. I mean, just barely covers up. I won't stand up. But I don't get it. It's not absorbent. I mean, like this very thin cotton here. It's not going to.
Have you
It's
tested
like
it?
It could be like a beach cover up or something. Like you're supposed to
Oh.
wear it on the beach with your bathing suit. I don't know. It could
See,
look
and,
cool.
and Budweiser, that makes more sense for the beach too. Like
Yeah.
that's where you drink an ice cold Bud.
I think you're
Yeah.
supposed to be wearing it for like 2 minutes at the beginning of a seduction. Like it's not meant for long-term wear.
Oh, like lingerie, right? Yeah.
Men's lingerie. Yeah.
Like a Hugh Hefner kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Let
Okay.
Let me slip out of this.
Right.
Can I show some Ziggy nice things that I
Yes.
received at the Columbus show?
Yes.
So Allison, who owns House of Dow, a curated vintage store in Toledo, and her partner surprised me in Columbus with a Ben Cooper Ziggy costume.
Oh, look.
I think it's
George
Ben
is
Cooper.
George
Fuzz
is
is on his head.
Look at
Ugh.
this.
Oh, wow.
Well,
So now
that's-
I'm set for next year. If I can fit my legs into these little pants.
Well, Caitlin, I was going to say, is there a tailor that could make that into a wedding dress? Because,
Cooper Taylor.
Yeah.
I think it would look really nice.
I would say just go try it on now. We'll wait.
Oh, okay. No, thanks. And then this little Rambo-sized shirt, so cute.
Oh
Yep,
boy,
and that fits Rambo's personality too.
It does. And a little Ziggy doll. So yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
thank you so
Wow.
much, Allison
Spoiled.
and House of Dow. Yeah.
Yes, and they brought cereals too for VCR party. Look at this one, Stevie's Stars. Stevie Stars. Is that?
Detroit Red Wings cereal?
Yeah, but who's? I don't know. Steve Eiserman. Is that his name?
I
don't
don't
know.
know. This is a
Oh, but look at.
cast of non-hockey fans.
Yeah, exactly. Stevie
You know, We
Stars.
should
Like,
get
look
those
at
for
the
Steve
hat.
Lawrence.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should.
regift.
And then also Fedorov Crunch. So this is another Detroit Red Wings. And there's actual cereal in here too. Oh, and look at they have the shirts down here
Oh,
as
for
well.
Fedorov Crunch.
Yeah.
All right.
Fedorov
well-
dead.
Better
stuff.
off dead than to live without you. Yes, I love those. There are Packer cereals here in Wisconsin, so maybe there's the regional Detroit cereals for hockey players.
That must be it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna watch Ziggy's Christmas Gift, and I didn't do any research on this because I'm just getting here just now, and it doesn't sound like anybody did. We've talked about Ziggy in the past.
Well, I do know that this is a 1982 TV special. It aired December 1st, and Richard Williams directed this. Richard Williams
Okay,
is
good. Nick has the Wikipedia up. Phew.
yes,
All right.
You know all about it too.
yeah. Oh, and Caitlin, yeah, you tell us about it.
Well, I'm the Ziggy expert. here,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So
That's
Go
what I was
for
going to
it.
throw to,
Yeah.
but Nick
I don't
was like,
wanna-
no.
I'm-
Nick was like, I'll read the Wikipedia page.
I don't have much more than that to say, except that I feel like it won an Emmy, or or maybe the song from it won an Emmy,
think the
which
song
is
did.
an amazing song.
Yes.
The music is by Harry Nilsson. I'm a huge Nilsson fan. Anyone else like Harry Nilsson?
Not a
Oh, yeah, I
huge
love
fan,
Harry
but
Nilsson.
I like some of his music. I don't know his music
Oh.
that well.
So good, so good. Get Nilsson Sings Newman if you like Randy Newman. That's a great cover album. Anyway, it's a great, it's a beautiful song that plays throughout the whole episode. And this is actually, it's not shatty at all. It's very beautiful. It's probably my favorite Christmas special. Very sentimental and sincere, and very like 70s looking. It's kind of 60s, 70s looking, even though it came out in the 80s. And what else can I say about it? I don't know. It's really good. I think
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy it. Obviously, it was written by Tom Wilson, who is the creator of Ziggy, which started in early 70s in the newspapers, and his son Tom Wilson Jr. is the current creator of Ziggy. I mean, we've done the Ziggy history already.
We've done
so-
Ziggy before, so yeah. So this,
Okay,
I'm
but-
actually looking forward
yeah.
to seeing this one because I've never seen it. I think the shatty part of this episode today will be my food. This is the shatty
Yeah.
part of Saturday morning cartoons. The Ziggy thing is it's actually good, right?
Yep.
It
And
is.
plus,
It is.
after this, we shot some video of us at the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library Museum, where Caitlin is a curator, and she showed us some animation stuff, and we'll show that at the end of it. So, and Caitlin, I did want to formally apologize for trying to Ziggy-splain at the beginning. I feel terrible about that, and
I've learned a lot about forgiveness from Ziggy, so yeah, it's
Mm.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's
Wow, that was
Zig-
that was a beautiful Christmas moment right there.
it's more sentimentality coming right up. Here we go.
All right.
Ziggy's gift.
Zig planning is worse than zig spreading.
That's true.
Joy,
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 joy. Live,
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 live.
live.
Love is the answer.
Yeah, love is the answer.
So Richard Williams won an Academy Award and directed
Joy,
Roger Rabbit. He was the animation director for Roger Rabbit.
Give,
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 give.
love.
Today is the last shopping day till Christmas, folks, and we take you now to downtown Toyland. Here we are in downtown's Toyland, where children's dreams come true. Hello, little girl. What do you think Santa's going to bring you this year? You want to... what? Oh, my goodness. Well, have you been good all year? You have? Well, congratulations. Does your little brother like Christmas, too? Hi there, little fellow.
Yeah, the animation's
Say, that's a
pretty
good-looking
good, isn't
candy
it?
You've got there. Could I have some? Ouch.
Although I don't understand what those things are.
Well, let's get
Worms?
over and talk to some
It's
of the
basically
mommies and
the
daddies waiting
toothpaste
in
is
line
coming
here.
out of everywhere else
Hi,
except
Dad.
for where he wants
Hello,
it
Mom.
to.
How long have you been waiting in line?
Oh.
That's what
Okay.
happens when you're Ziggy.
You have? Well, that certainly is a long time.
Things don't go your way.
How about you, Dad? This is a microphone. Why? Oh, my, I couldn't do that.
Do you know who does the voice of the
Well, our
dog?
time's about up here, so
Welker.
Welker?
back to our...
You know it.
It
Yes.
is?
Is it for real?
I'm looking at IMDb.
It's a Christmas miracle.
By Santa tonight.
He probably did Cronkite then
There's
too, right?
growing concern
Get new
that
pencil.
thousands of charity dollars
Make lists
collected
of
on
things to
street
do.
corners throughout the city
That's a good
may
one.
never reach their proper destination. Contributions are down. Numerous cases of fraudulent individuals posing as street corner Santas have been reported, making the public extremely
Well,
wary.
we got our
And
inciting
now
incident.
we take you live to 34th.
He doesn't talk, does he? Didn't he talk in that one cartoon?
He did.
Yeah.
I like the decision not to have him talk here.
Doesn't it look so 70s? It's weird to me that this is funny.
It looks like one of those tall greeting cards that you would get that had
Bad Ziggy on it?
Ziggy or somebody similar. Yeah.
Whoa,
Very,
Ziggy
like,
wears
Fritz the Cat.
underpants?
What'd you say, George?
Ziggy wears boxers. This is a huge thing. We never
Whoa.
knew.
Hop on the Wikipedia.
We said he was pantsless. Now we know. He seems to live in some sort of like. It has those old radiators like New York does that make my apartment 110 degrees. in February.
They never say where he lives, right? Every Town, USA.
I'd probably say Cleveland just because he's such a sad sack and they sort of embrace that.
And also that's where, well, Ohio is where the creator's from.
Oh,
So I think it is. I think it is a Cleveland or Cincinnati type city.
like the stand-up bass. Oh, see, that was great animation of the unspooling.
Oh, it was a Charlie Brown trade.
All right, Shorty. This your sled here? And what's it doing sitting out here in the middle of the sidewalk where somebody could trip over it?
They went with
But they couldn't
Irish
get
cop.
hurt that way, you
Interesting.
know. Oh! That be a lesson to you. Move it along now. You hear?
We're going to see him again.
Oh, that guy's genuinely scary. It's like the old man in the Garfield cartoon.
Yeah.
It's very watchable. It's got some
Really
jazz
good.
music playing, and you
This
just
is,
watch some action.
This is a delightful Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Ah, you've come about the Santa position. Very good. Come in. Come in. Yes.
The voice.
Yes. Oh, cold enough for you.
Oh.
Don't do it, Ziggy.
morning it's been. One applicant after another. I guess I shouldn't complain, though. It doesn't do any good anyway, now does it? Goodness, no, does no good. It's so hard to find good help these days. Nobody seems to care anymore. Just fill out this form. Print clearly. Last name first and first name last. Oh, yes, Christmas isn't what it used to be. Oopsie daisy. Oh, well, no problem. Well, just file that over here. There now. All righty. If you'll just stand there.
It does have
we'll try
like a
this
Ralph
Santa suit on
Bakshi
for
sort of
size.
grimy
Oh, my goodness. You are
animation
standing up.
style, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Good.
kind of
Well,
like,
here
it
we
also
go.
reminds me of like Gahan Wilson,
Good,
you know, his cartoons.
Now, let's
I love
top it
that-
off
that
with the
it's like,
hat, so to speak.
airbrushed backgrounds.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think you'll do just fine. Oh, merciful heavens! I must let your fellow applicants know that the position has been filled. Oh, my goodness, how inconsiderate of me. Oh, dreadfully sorry. Thank you for being so patient, gentlemen. But I'm afraid the position has been filled. Oh, they took it quite badly, poor devils. But then, we can't all be winners now, can we?
Oh, look how cute he is.
Don't forget your kettle now. There's no rest
He's an
for the
adult
winners.
man, right?
I was going to ask, like, what is his age?
Remember this.
What would you guess Ziggy's age is?
Like
46.
That you collect
Oh, okay.
your little kettle
I was thinking younger,
has to
but-
be brought back here.
I was thinking 38.
to me.
Nick, you think he's in his 20s?
No, I was thinking like 30.
Yes, to help the needy.
He's a bachelor,
That's the big
but-
idea. Yes. Goodbye now, and have a good day. To coin a phrase. And don't forget the money.
I have a question for Caitlin. Can you pause?
Bye.
In
Yeah.
your Ziggy knowledge of all the comics that you've read of Ziggy, has Ziggy ever fallen in love, or is Ziggy asexual?
Oh, I think that, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of like, I don't know, references to Ziggy being loving people, loving things, but there's
Yeah.
no like a love interest in
Right.
the Ziggy cartoons. No,
Okay.
no one,
Right.
I mean, not that I recall. I've not.
There was
read
never like
everything.
a storyline of like, are there ever storylines with Ziggy, or they're just like single standalone
They're
panels,
just
right?
standalones. Yeah.
Exactly. There's
But
never
there
like,
are recurring characters, you know, like Josh the parrot, and there's a
oh
duck.
yeah,
I can't remember its name. Whack. I think its name is Whack. But yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever. No, he's not partnered, as far as I know.
yeah. He's capable of loving, but he's just he's never like
Mhm.
yeah.
No,
Not
he's
a
more of an
romantic love, per
Right.
se.
He's an animal lover. So
All right, let's take a break. Let's watch some commercials, and we'll come back to Ziggy's gift. George, what's on in store for us?
Well, after all that kindness and sincerity, let's have a palate cleanser with some good old-fashioned soulless consumerism.
There
Now,
we
we've seen
go.
we've seen lots of commercials for in the past of like toy lines that failed, but other toys were huge hits, and so the manufacturers must have wondered, what is the upper limit of what parents are willing to spend? And so what we're going to look at are the most expensive toys of different toy lines, as well as their pages from the Sears catalog, what they cost and what they would cost in adjusted dollars.
Oh, I love this.
Wow.
Okay, great.
Saturday morning cartoons will be right back.
Imagine the gate of fangs. Batteries not included.
Wow.
Imagine
The guys at
foaming
Bric-a-Brac
sky
have
tracks.
this.
Figures sold separately. The
Incredible.
cavern of justice. Imagine the power lift to the control chamber. At last, from the masters of the universe, the world you've always imagined can be yours.
So that retailed in 1986 for $83 or $84, and now would cost $211.
Oh wow.
So that was, again, these are gifts that either rich kids or children of divorce would get, you know.
Mom and Dad, could this be your little girl?
Imagine your Barbie girl celebrating Christmas dreams come true.
Mama, a Barbie dream house. Big.
6 rooms.
And Frankie, that really works. Merry Christmas, Ken.
I think she likes it.
Take her from a grown-up Barbie, Sam. She'll play with it for years.
A Barbie dream house. Merry Christmas wishes to your family from ours.
So in 83, that was $90, and in adjusted dollars, that $246.
Wow, that doesn't look like it's worth $246. Also, can I point out they use the "Hey there,
Georgie girl,
Georgie girl,"
my theme song.
Overhead, so.
Kaylin, did you have any Barbie homes of any kind growing up?
No.
Yeah.
I had a few Barbies, but I wasn't a big Barbie girl.
Yeah.
So certainly no homes worth. Yeah.
Okay, so what other toy lines do you think had big toys?
G.I. Joe, like a
Transformer for
battleship.
sure.
Okay, here we go.
Fortress Maximus. Fortress Maximus! The colossal Headmaster Autobot City.
Look!
The Terracons are attacking! Transform Fortress Maximus!
Wow!
From city to battle station!
Terracons, form above us and destroy Fortress Maximus! But Fortress Maximus transforms again, this time into a robot so humongous a separate robot becomes its head.
Its power's awesome.
From
It's basically
Hasbro.
Voltron.
So retailed for $95.87 or $229 now.
Alert, alert! Cobra attack! Ready to defy it! It's the G.I. Joe Defiant Complexer that's loaded with firepower.
It's awesome.
The Defiant's launch base opens to reveal a flight control center.
Lift off. Wow.
The booster becomes a space station and the Defiant's bay opens for rescue missions.
Imagine flying a Defiant. Go, Joe!
Some assembly required. Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Defiant Complex comes with driver and astronaut.
And that's huge, and it was $135 retail or $325 now. But the only thing that could outdo G.I. Joe was more G.I. Joe.
I got it. Wow.
Here it
Here it
is,
is.
the USS Flag aircraft carrier. Imagine being on the deck of this aircraft carrier.
The USS Flag is fantastic. It's so big. All right, that's middle launch station. Get ready to launch aircraft. Where's the Admiral? Not here.
G.I.
Fire! We Cobra. Go, Joe!
USS Flag aircraft carrier comes with what you see here. Other figures and equipment sold separately.
Go, Joe!
That was the most expensive one.
That one's
When it
ridiculous.
Yeah, so it was like over
Enormous.
$350 now.
Those kids are giants, like in the ocean.
They could be
They're like
buried
God-
in that thing.
Yeah, they're Godzilla size.
Now back to Saturday morning cartoons.
Wow.
What's the name of that toy store that was in Cleveland? I think they had it. That's
Big
now in
Fun?
Columbus. Big Fun.
Yeah.
Big Fun had
Mhm.
it set up at
Mhm.
the store in Cleveland. I haven't been to the one in Columbus, but I bet they probably moved it down there.
They may have.
Um,
It's much smaller than the one that was in Cleveland.
Oh,
There's
is
a
it?
huge
Okay.
one in Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah, they had room there. You know what though? I've never seen any of those commercials, and I think it's because they were, the advertisers were like, we're not going to air it in Stoughton, Wisconsin, because these people are broke.
Well,
We're gonna
I
air
think
it.
only
New
the
York City and Los Angeles.
only the richest, worst kids in your school had those.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with not having. That doesn't mean I don't want to acquire them now.
But Nick, did you like me go through the catalogs and like circle the stuff you'd never get?
Yeah, and
And,
I collect those catalogs now. So I've got like 1986 through 90 JCPenney Christmas wish books. And
All right. Well, your birthday's coming up, so
I'm still circling, George.
okay.
All right, let's.
If I got you the what is that called? The
USS
tactical-
flag?
The USS flag. Would you be happy? And I presented it to you. I mailed it to you. Would you
Yeah.
be happy with that gift, or would you see that as a pain in the ass?
Oh, I would be happy with that. Yeah.
Would Allie be happy with it?
No, my girlfriend would not be thrilled.
What would
but
you do with it? Like you'd have
I'd
to run
find a
to a
way-
storage locker.
I would have to find a way to display it. I think. I'd put all-
Suspend it from the ceiling?
What I would do is put all my other little toys, like my Pee-wee on the scooter, on the aircraft carrier. Make a little diorama.
Okay, get rid of the living room entirely. Right.
Ideally, yeah.
Okay.
Ideally. All right, back to Ziggy's gift. Here we go.
I really like this so far. Look at that.
It's about to get real sad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel like all the best Christmas specials are pretty depressing, like Charlie Brown, right? I mean,
Like Elf.
yeah.
He's such a mensch.
He
It is.
Bless you, son.
Drink some scope.
Hello, Chief. Officer O'Connor here. I've got the wagon full of them, Chief. Every crooked Santa in town.
You and your crooked Santa schemes. What now, smart guy? Just a moment, men. Let's look at the bright side.
Bright side?
Yeah, what bright side?
I mean, let's face it, boys. This crooked Santa business is far too seasonal. I am seriously considering going into politics.
Yes, Chief.
Oh.
We've got the full load here.
What about the little guy? Did you get the little guy?
Oh, the little guy. Yeah, I think he's the last of the gang. But don't worry, Chief. I'm hot on his trail. He's
after
turned
me,
loose a
Lucky
whole bunch
Charms,
of
Chief.
turkeys.
You're following a bunch of turkeys?
No, Chief. The little guy who let loose the turkeys.
Listen, O'Connor, I don't care what you're following. Do you hear me? I want every one of those crooked Santas off the street and behind bars.
Yes, sir.
Get that little
I
guy
like the
and bring him
character
in.
models. They're all very distinct. Probably because they're Tom Wilson drawings, right?
Shut up in there, you turkeys! All right, Sweeney. You run this bunch of phonies into the station. I'm going after the little guy.
He also wears boxers, the cop.
IMDb trivia.
City turkey?
There was an earlier scene with turkeys in a restaurant that was gonna. Is that another Shaturday drinking game? Scratching your eyes because you can't believe what you saw?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that on the
It's a bingo board. Yeah.
Gotcha! Getting rid of that Santa suit didn't fool me for a minute, Shorty. Come on.
Shorty.
Coming with me. Hey, let's go. I'm taking you in.
Just use your voice, Ziggy. Tell him. Tell him what's going on.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Funny Santa. Turkeys. And you. What the? What's going on here? All right, I don't know who your friend is, but you're both coming with me.
Santa.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm,
Ziggy's
all is bright.
mouth is moving.
Round yon virgin mother and child.
Was that the Brewers?
We did go door-to-door Christmas caroling, as you like to bring up quite often.
Did you really?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, hit pause. Let's talk about that. Hit pause.
I love your family so much.
They were the family that went caroling. I remember we had a family show up to our door caroling, and we all kind of looked at each other like, did we open the door? I guess so. It wasn't the Brewers. It was a different Brewer family.
We have a family like that on our street too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Nick, Nick, can you retell the story about how you
Well, we
guys-
mostly went over to people's houses that we knew, but occasionally we'd go to just people in the neighborhood. And I remember one where we were singing, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." This is upbeat. You know, you want to start with something up tempo. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And then I think the second verse is now bring us some figgy pudding. And I just remember thinking, well, that's kind of demanding. I mean, we don't even know these people. And I just wanted to get out of the verse at that point, but we had to go through with the whole thing. So and then it was like, we won't go until we get some, we won't go. It's just kind of like a demanding song to show up at somebody's door. And
also I feel like with caroling, you want to keep it snappy. Just do one verse and get out of there.
Do a medley and run.
We needed a music director. We really did. It was chaos, but yeah, we did. When we were little, we would go caroling.
What age did you stop doing that? Were you the driving force of that, or did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I was always singing super loud in church, and and then I went through puberty and developed shame. So I think that was my trajectory with Christmas carols.
And did they give you a tip or something, or do they give you?
Sometimes they would invite you in for Christmas cookies and cocoa, and
And you'd have to say, no, thank you, I'm vegan. I eat dairy products.
Can I look at the ingredients? Oh, sorry. Yeah, non-fat dry milk. Yep. So it was an uncomfortable situation for everyone.
I can't eat meat Newtons. I'm sorry.
So yeah, this is us right here.
Yeah, there you are.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh, Merry Christmas and bless you. Come in. Please come in. We love to have you visit with us.
She's sort of Eastern European, I guess.
You boys take a seat over there by the fire, and I will go make a nice cup of hot chocolate for all of us.
Let him in.
So wonderful to have company on Christmas Eve. The children don't have many visitors.
I like the situation, though. The good guy, the bad guy, and the middle guy.
Yep. Throw them all together.
The middle guy.
Oh, kitty. Pussy. Oh, you're so kitty. You're so pretty. I love
I never had a cat. Do they actually like balls of yarn?
They do.
A-cab? Sorry.
Oh, Santa, I just knew you'd come.
He might be my favorite animated Santa of all time.
That's future Joe.
Dope
Fingers,
Santa.
Look what
fingers
Santa
crossed.
brought me.
It kind of looks like a cartoon drawing of like a pervert with a trench coat, you know, like.
Oh, it's the Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Ziggy wanted a G.I. Joe battleship.
Thank you, Santy.
Gray skin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hot
Strung out.
chocolate time, everybody.
Oh, boy. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
To our new friends.
To the little ones. And especially this little guy.
What is he, by the way?
Sorry about all that.
Is he an old man or?
How old are you?
To the little guy.
Are you a sexual being, or is it just more of a
Generous
platonic love you
Santa
feel
friend.
for all things?
Give with all your heart.
Ilson.
It's a joy to give. Live for love. Give for love.
Oh. Kitten gets to stay with them? I like that a lot.
Come on.
The cop moved in with him too?
Yep.
A foster cop.
Give with all your heart and what's more,
Look at the detail, the footprints.
Wow.
Oh.
Look at that.
Man.
We were watching that in 82. Not a dry eye.
Oh, wow.
That was delightful. And Caitlin, you've shown off so much Ziggy merchandise. You're a collector. But
Yes.
what else have you got to show us?
Yeah, I broke out some specific Christmas Ziggy stuff. So I've got a couple ornaments here. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show this, but it's really cute. It's like a
That's
little
well
snow
done.
globe with Ziggy and Fuzz looking at a tree. And
Was that on your
here's-
tree this year? And did you take it
Oh,
off
yeah.
for
I
this
just took it
episode?
off
Okay.
Just to here's Ziggy skiing, and there's a bear on the skis behind him.
I bet the bear's cool with Ziggy though. I bet the bear invited him in
bear
for
has
hot
his
chocolate.
tongue out, which is
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Werner Herzog has the
Fascinating.
recording of what happened with that bear and Ziggy. Do not listen to this ever.
No, I bet the bear invited him into his cavern for like some hot cocoa. Or
Okay.
something.
Listen to Harry Nilsson records.
Yes.
Here's another one. Another Ziggy Merry Christmas. You got the whole gang on there too.
Oh yeah.
All the pets.
Kitty, the parrot.
And some candles. These are all
What do they smell like?
Plastic, actually. Just like super cheap, dusty candles that you can find in a thrift store.
It smells like 1983 is what it smells like.
Yeah.
That is what 1983 smelled like, if you remember.
A dusty candle.
Yeah.
And I have a complete set of these Ziggy Christmas glasses as well.
Oh,
So-
poor guy's caught in his own ornament.
Yeah.
Christmas. Yeah.
And then, this is a Ziggy cake pan. You could use it and you can make a cake and put Merry Christmas on there, I guess.
Yeah. Have you actually made a cake in there?
I
With-
have not.
with
My partner tried to once, and then our cat jumped in it before he got to show it to me. So it was like a Ziggy cartoon experience.
Exactly it.
Better than an actual cake is that.
That's perfect. Absolutely
Perfect.
Perfect. George.
That is delightful. Well, we mentioned this, but we went to the Billy Ireland Museum when we were in Columbus. You gave us a nice little private tour, and we.
I love
saw-
that place. I love that place, George. You got to come out there. There's so many times where we're walking around. We're like, oh, George would love this. Oh, George would love this. Oh, I wish George were here. But guess what? He wasn't. George,
Well,
you weren't.
Jerk.
And I'll put a longer version of
Grinch.
this. I'll put a longer version of this up because Caitlin did give some actual cool fun facts and information, but we don't have time for that. So this is just a short survey of some of the things we saw at the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library.
Hi everyone, it's Caitlin. We're at the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library Museum. We're about to go behind the scenes into the archive to check out some original art. Things like the original art for Peanuts.
Wow, that's way bigger than I thought it would be.
These are the actual hand-drawn pieces. Let's see, magazine cartoon art, including some Jack Davis pieces. These are the original drawings from Gertie the Dinosaur by Winsor McKay. These are awesome. Here are the storyboards from Alice in Wonderland. Now we're in the museum. It's totally free and open to the public from 1 to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. We always have a display of Bill Watterson's original art on the walls. Bill Watterson lives here in Ohio and has amazingly entrusted us with just about everything he's ever drawn. So these are originals from Calvin and Hobbes, and we have a few that we kind of rotate out throughout the year. Here's Al Jaffe fold-in from Mad Magazine.
The best.
This is for George. Is Gene
Detective
Colan
Comics.
Detective Comics, Batman, 1983.
Yeah, George has to come.
What the fuck's that guy called? The caption on this one is, yeah, I suppose the best thing to do is just get married and forget about love. Prince Valiant.
That's
Nobody's
huge.
favorite.
No.
but among the largest original art that we have.
Have you ever read it
No.
extensively?
It's snooze.
It's always good. Yes,
I'm gonna lose my job for saying it. Hey, actually, I have tenure, so I can't. I can say fuck Prince Valiant right now.
There's Elf original art?
Oh my gosh. We have so much Alf art.
Was there a comic book?
Yeah.
Oh.
The rest of this is just Alf art.
Who edited this? Who edited this together?
This is this is just the next 15 minutes. So
Okay.
What is it that you call? Oh, showbiz cats.
Yeah, showbiz
right?
cats, oranges, yeah. You got one of those?
Of course, we have tons of them.
Billy's Adventures? Yes. Classic Billy. You forgot your nightgown.
This doesn't have anything to do with anything, but I thought it was hilarious. So I pulled it out. It was described as sheriff holding chocolate chips. This is from a RoboCop cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah. And the
we have
his
that.
name
We have that on VHS.
Commander Cash is the name of the character.
Huh.
This guy? I don't know. I don't know why we have it, but we do.
I like it. We
And
should
I
watch
thought,
it.
let me pull that out.
Who gets access to this archive?
Anybody. So if any Melindas want to come visit, since OSU is a land-grant institution, meaning it's a public institution, all of our libraries, including the archives and special collections, are also open to the public. So literally anyone can come in and request hundreds of pieces of original art, and we will bring them right out for them to view in our reading room. Oh, here's some more Family Circus. I pulled this one because it made me really uncomfortable.
My turn next? No.
What?
No. The editor has to put his foot down and say, Keen, you've gone too far.
Jeffy. There's our visit to the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library.
Oh, everybody has to make the trip, especially you, George. You really missed out. There's Batman stuff galore in there. So
Dick Tracy, and I mean, it was amazing. So
Looks
thanks
incredible.
for the tour. Yep, thanks, and everyone could go check it out. So we recommend you do so.
it was fun. It's a lot of fun. George, did we learn anything, or what? Just nothing. Just nothing, probably.
Well, I don't know
right?
about you, but I know I learned something.
Okay.
While smiling through gritted teeth as we open yet another pile of Christmas presents we neither need nor want, we are reminded that the true meaning of Christmas is not found in receiving, or in giving really either, because you can tell when someone doesn't like the gift you got them. But as we face down the end of a truly nightmarish year, we can learn from Ziggy about some real gifts we can give and receive. Ziggy always stays true to himself, in the words of Kurt Vonnegut, bargaining in good faith with destiny. So maybe if we race through the crowded aisles of the Walmarts of our minds, fighting off the other shoppers of our worst impulses, perhaps we can grab our inner truth as a present we can give to ourselves. But mostly we should accept that Ziggy's real gift is that juicy, juicy ass he graciously refuses to hide behind pants. And that's why I seasonally say, the more you battle is twice the knowing.
You just say that seasonally now, huh?
Well, every day is a holiday for me.
Special occasions, you trot that out.
Is this your first time talking about juicy asses on the show? I think it is, right?
On this show, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Only
another
fans,
Christmas
it's
miracle.
hourly.
But I think it's the first time that Ziggy's ass has ever been referred to as a juicy ass. Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen it, but I'd like to think so. I'm projecting.
Wow.
Well, Ziggy's Christmas gift to all of us was a great episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons on Christmas Day. So thanks for watching with us. Merry Christmas and happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.